Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pickacard reading is all about your week ahead. So, pick the bottle and the color that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. So, is it going to be this one? It's very light and airy. There's kind of a sheen to it. Maybe it's the name that will resonate with you. Or maybe this one. Very dark and pigmented. Or maybe this. Very flashy. Feel free to pause and rewind and really pick the one that is sparking a strong memory in you. We are using Sibilla cards today. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first one, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So, 5 things that will happen to you this week. The first one, you know that saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So you will experience it this week, in favor of you, of course. And it's like one person's tragedy will be your pleasure. Okay, what do I mean by this? I'm going to give you just basic examples and see how it will apply to you. At work, someone gets fired and they are like 1 or 2 levels higher than you. And instead of the company hiring someone new, they just promote you to that position. Okay? So this person, their life kind of got destroyed overnight. They got dismissed, but you get the promotion. You get a bigger salary. You get a better title. Another example is someone finds, I don't know, an infestation of cockroaches or termites in their home, and they abandon it and they immediately buy a better house or move into a better apartment. And now that property is being sold for a very low price, low value because of what happened. And you get to afford it. And for you, it was never a big deal because you're just gonna call whoever the people are who take care of infestations like that. And then you can fix the place from there and there's no problem. So it's like they said no to it. I don't want to deal with that. But you're like, yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. It will take 5 minutes and $5 or something. And now you're getting you home. So those are examples, but see how it applies to you. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One person's tragedy will be your pleasure this week. Okay, so in the end, you win. What else this week? Whether you are a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. If you're single or taken or interested in love or not, you're gonna meet someone this week, man or woman. And they are not only going to fall in love with you at first sight, it is so much deeper than that. It's not like, oh my God, look at them, so attractive. Yes, but more than that, okay? This is someone looking at you and literally realizing that you are their dream person, okay? Not only, let's say you're a woman, not only are you their dream wife or girlfriend, you are also their dream mother for their future children. You know what I mean? You are also their dream partner in the home and in their career. So someone will look at you romantically and think of you in a way that's more than just about attraction or something physical. They're going to realize that you are their dream. Okay. And yes, they're going to say something about it. They're going to initiate something, do something about it. There's going to be some sort of confession, but this week it's just the beginning. Okay. But someone will look at you and just decide they're not going to let you go. That sounds scary, but not in an obsessive way, of course, in a pure way. Okay, and it's up to you what you do. Let's say you're already in a happy relationship, then you can tell them, no, I'm not willing to leave my current partner. But if you are single, this is it. This is someone who sees you as more than just your body, as more than just your mind even, but as your heart and as their future. Okay, so congratulations. A lot of romantic and familial atmosphere for you. And yeah, it's more than love at first sight. It's better than love at first sight. So you've got this beautiful luck and this romantic thing going on too. So far your week is going great. What else for the week ahead? There is a man, likely in his 40s, maybe 39 to 45, okay? It's separate from this, whether you're a man or a woman. It's separate from the love situation. This is more like a boss energy, manager energy, landlord energy, okay? Not related to you. They will become your bridge to heaven or to paradise or to your windfall this week, okay? And you don't have to do anything towards it. But a man in your life, 39, 45, when it comes to their age, someone who is financially stable, okay? Boss energy, superior energy, as in superior at work, like, a manager, a boss, 2 or 3 levels ahead of you, okay? Again, landlord. They are going to bring you some sort of offer, some sort of message. They're just the bridge, okay? But it's going to work out really well. Just as an example, it's your landlord, let's say. And apparently his daughter works in the same industry as you. And that daughter is currently looking for someone exactly like you. And you had no idea that you fit this role and that your landlord had a daughter like that. And like the salary and the job benefits are like triple, quadruple what you ever expected and tried to manifest, okay? So they're the bridge. Do you see what I mean? They're not really the one who gives you a job, but they are the bridge to the person who will bring you some sort of abundance, okay? They are the messenger, so to speak. So look out for that guy and that guy too, or that girl. What else for you this week ahead? A lot of people are very skeptical when we talk of reunions, second chances, because there's a reason that exes are exes, right? Whether that's an ex-boyfriend, an ex-friend, an ex-spouse, right? An ex-job even. But this week for you, something or someone, a person or a situation like a job, will return from the past, and this time around it will be healed. It will be okay. Like, honestly, this time around there's no pain, there's no malice. It's healed, it's cured, it's fixed, okay? It's up to you. As always, the universe, the cards will never force you to accept an offer, but they are saying that when this person or situation arrives this time around, the offer is pure, okay? So maybe it's a job that laid you off or dismissed you, but this time they're going to say, you know what, we really need you, and that's not going to happen again, whatever happened before. Or an ex who changed their ways. This time around, there is absolutely no harm should you decide to accept the offer. Okay, so yeah, this is what's happening. It's up to you if you want to accept it, but look at all these blues, okay? Then you have a doctor here. So the universe is saying it's safe this time around. This second chance, it won't be like before. Whatever pain this cost you in the past, it will not happen again should you decide to let it in once more. So far, really good week, right? I think it's really good so far. People coming back, people arriving for the first time, helping you, and something just landing on your lap. Last but not least, let's see what is the 5th thing that will happen for you in the week ahead. Oh my God, another beautiful thing, another beautiful blessing. This is a significant gift, okay? This is literally just a windfall. There is a woman in your life, maybe they're just your age, honestly, but I don't mean to insult you here. They are more elevated than you, maybe financially or socially. That's not an insult to you. I mean, people, we are in different paths and stages in our lives, right? So right now they are more advanced than you in some ways, like financially and their social status and standing. And they are going to give you a gift that will bring you long-term happiness and satisfaction. For some of you, you already know who this is because you think about this person a lot. To be honest, some of you think about this person with envy, with jealousy. But others of you, you think about this person as an inspiration. Okay, so whichever one applies to you, this person will approach you now and give you a gift. Okay, something wonderful. It depends on what will be of use to you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not necessarily talking of something objective, like they're going to give you $1 million or they're going to give you a car. It depends. Maybe you are in the beauty industry. Okay, you style hair and you do makeup and wardrobe. Okay, maybe this person gives you a Dyson Airwrap set. Okay, and that's not exactly super expensive. It kind of is, but it's something that you can use for years and years, maybe decades in your business, and you didn't have to purchase it yourself. So do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. It's not necessarily super big, but the impact will be big in whatever it is that you do in your life. And there's money tied to it. Like I said in my example, if you're a hairstylist, then come on, that's like an amazing high-end tool that you can keep using in different ways for different clients throughout the years, right? So a woman that you either admire or envy will give you a gift that will bring you long-term satisfaction. So yeah, I think it is a week of receiving for you, wouldn't you say? This treasure that was another person's trash, and then this beautiful gift, someone offering you their heart, someone being a messenger of a beautiful opportunity for you, and then something from the past coming back again, this time for something better. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose this one, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So 5 things that will happen for you in the 7 days ahead. Oh my God, this is so dramatic. Netflix special, telenovela energy, okay? There is something in your life that you have completely given up on. It's coming now. And the reason is the universe is playing with you, but it's not in a malicious way. The universe tried teaching you, and successfully, it seems, how to detach, okay? With the law of attraction, when we want something so badly, too badly, that it's creating desperation and anxiety, the universe will never give that to us. Because we need to be in our power. We need to believe that it will come easily to us, that it's guaranteed for us, whatever wish this is, whether it's love or abundance, okay? You tell me. So when you detach, when you're like, you know what, I can live without it. Like, I have a happy life. I don't need that thing or that dream or that person to fulfill my life. I'm gonna be okay, right? So you spent years literally crying about it, fantasizing about it, praying for it, again, in a desperately and anxious way, right? But recently, 1 to 3 months ago, you said, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to be okay. Like if it's a new home, you're like, my home is pretty good right now. I don't need a new one. If it's a car, you're like, you know what? My car, even though it's not luxurious, it drives well. You know, it's fast, it's reliable. I don't need a new one after all. Or if it's marriage, you're going to be like, I'm in a happy, committed relationship. Why do I need a ring on my finger? Like, honestly, I don't care anymore. And just as you feel that way, not in a performative way, just to tell the universe that you have detached, but 1 to 3 months ago, you actually said, I don't need it, okay? And the moment you felt that way, the universe decided that they're going to give it to you, and it's coming this week, okay? So this huge gift, this beautiful blessing is coming to your life now. And again, what is it? You know better than me, something you gave up on with detachment instead of depression, with detachment 1 to 3 months ago. Okay, a wish that you always had, but you were like, I'll be fine without it. Well, good, but this is better news because it's coming now. So the law of detachment is working properly for you. It's like the universe is smiling down on you playfully, lightheartedly, because you've learned your lesson. So please tell me what that is. I'm happy for you. I'm excited for you. But yeah, 1 to 3 months ago, again, that is the clue. Second thing that will happen for you this week. Okay, you know how in most readings you are the one who's getting saved, or someone is coming to your rescue. This time around you are the knight in shining armor, and it will feel good, it will feel satisfying, it will be emotionally amazing for you to be the knight in shining armor for a friend or a family member who desperately needs your help. Okay, it's not going to feel like a burden, it's not going to feel like a chore. There will be someone in your life this week and you're the only one who can help them. It's not like you're the third person they called. Like, it's you, your specific set of skills or talents or background or values or principles. You're the one with those specific things that they truly need help from, okay? Whether it's emotional, professional, financial, okay? They're going to desperately need your help and you're going to come to their rescue, and it's going to feel good. You might say, okay, well, I wish I was the one being rescued or helped. But the thing is, this event will make you feel empowered. It will make you feel needed. It will remind you that you are not a victim. In fact, you are the hero in other people's stories. And this is someone you love, by the way. If not love, okay, love is a very profound word. Maybe someone you care for, like at work, you don't necessarily love them like family, but it's like the colleague that you care about the most. So yeah, someone will help you and someone will be there to ask for your help. You will help this person and you're going to end up helping yourself as well. Okay? You will end up helping yourself, empowering yourself, and just feeling like, you're not a victim after all. You're the hero. Okay? You're someone that people look up to, someone that they need. So honestly, this is very emotionally powerful, and that's life, right? We can't always be the recipient. Sometimes you have to give too. It's an equal give and take. What else for the week ahead? Okay, there is a beautiful surprise that you will find right inside your home. Okay, how beautiful? What kind of beautiful? It depends on what kind of person you are, what your interests are. For example, if you're someone who's into interior design, architecture, okay, what you will find is that maybe the wall is chipping away and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna need to have this repaired. But then what is actually revealed behind the paint or the concrete is like the original wall from, 300 years ago. Okay, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, now this house just skyrocketed in value and now I get to live with this brick or wall or stone, whatever else that is. Okay, so do you know what I mean? Like, it depends. If you are into interior design and architecture, that is the treasure that you're going to find. That's the surprise that's coming for you. But let's say you're into retro, vintage, antique stuff. Okay, you sell those things, you have them appraised, and then you trade them or you sell them for a very high value. Then this could be you finding some sort of vintage mirror or antique furniture in the attic or in the basement. Or again, paint chipping, like you've always had this bench or this table and it just looks like it's from IKEA, but then the paint chipped and apparently it's solid wood and it's from 300 years ago or something like that, okay? So finding treasure like that, it could be literal. It could be finding money. 3 owners ago, the apartment or the house that you're living in right now, those owners left something in the walls or under the boards, okay? And it's like literal cash or gold. It's gonna be a beautiful surprise revealing itself to you inside your home. And again, it's going to depend on what you're interested in. If you're like me, who is into tarot and astrology and divination, it would be like finding an ancient tarot deck. Okay, so you know what I mean? Something like that. Because spiritually and materially, that item is going to be valuable to me. So let me know how that goes for you. Honestly, this is kind of like, it feels like destiny, this one. Yeah, it's going to be lovely. And obviously this is destiny too. And this is you becoming another person's destiny, another person's savior. What else for the week ahead? Okay, this is relief. This is discovery that brings you emotional relief, a beautiful realization that helps you exhale and breathe and trust in life again. So there was recently an opportunity, 3 to 7 months, okay, 3 to 7 months. There was an opportunity that you lost and you had no idea why. Like, let's say you were applying at Apple or at Google and there were 10 rounds of interviews and the feedback was so positive and you were waiting for the offer letter, but it never arrived. And that was 7 months ago, okay? But now, after all of that heartbreak and disappointment and you thought the universe was punishing you, now you find out why that was a false door, why that wasn't meant to be, okay? It's because there's a better opportunity, a better situation, a better person that's coming for you. And it's like 10 times even better than what you lost, bigger and better and grander. And had you taken that job or been with that person, then you wouldn't be available for this new one that is just truly fated for you, okay? So it's a sigh of relief, okay? I didn't lead with an opportunity is coming, a person is arriving, because they are just secondary, as beautiful as they are, the arrival of that, they are just secondary to the relief that you will feel, okay? The deep exhale that you will be able to take, the curing, the healing of your heartbreak from 7 or so months ago, right? Not getting that job, that opportunity, that person. Now, the answer, the reason will arrive, and it's really the relief that will be the biggest blessing for you this week. So congratulations. This one is huge. Okay, a false opportunity. Now you're gonna know why it didn't work out for you. Okay, because even as that didn't work out for you, life was actually working out for you. So that's beautiful. Last but not least, what will happen for you in the week ahead? Oh, this is good. So people around you, someone around you specifically, they're bad at discerning someone based on first impressions. So there's someone around you who thinks that you're a terrible person. Maybe you have a resting bee face, or maybe the way that you talk is very confident and they interpret that as arrogance, okay? Maybe the way you dress is very luxurious and they are projecting their insecurities onto you. So there's someone around you like that. They literally hate you, okay? But it's good news, don't worry. Right now, they hate you. But they're going to see you in your joy, in your authentic self. They're going to see the mask that you're wearing that they made for you slip off, slip away, and they're going to fall in love with you. Not romantically, maybe for some of you, why not? But they're going to see who you truly are and actually try to be your friend and your ally, maybe your lover this time around, okay? Like, for example, they look at you and they see someone who is like snooty and someone who's into fashion but doesn't care about, humble things and grounded things and real authentic things. But then they overhear you in the bathroom, because like it's a public bathroom at work, and they overhear you talking about something that you really love, like, I don't know, the Lord of the Rings reunion, or the new Harry Potter TV series, or this new donut cafe restaurant thing opening downtown. And they see who you really are, that you're just a nerd in a good way, or you're just a foodie who absolutely loves sweets and chocolate. And then the narrative, the false one that they created for you, that you are this snooty bee person, okay, they're going to realize that that's not true, that you actually have a lot in common. So you're probably thinking, okay, so a person who was judging me realizes who I am. How is that a good thing for me? I said the word ally earlier. This person can help you, whether this is at work, in the neighborhood, in your social circle. This person can actually help you. Maybe not this week, but now that they are beginning to be your friend, yeah, they can give you a leg up in the industry, in your career, in the neighborhood. Maybe it's the president of the homeowners association at your place, okay? Or maybe it's the best friend of your manager. So now, they're gonna talk you up, something like that. So yeah, for most of you, you already know who this is because they look at you like that. They they look at you like, I hate you. But yeah, that's going to change now. And you don't have to do anything about it. They're just going to see you in your true light for who you truly are. And maybe not this week, but eventually they're going to bring abundance and blessings into your life by being your ally, okay? By fighting for you behind the scenes. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third one, welcome to your reading. This is your week ahead. So first out of 5 things that will happen for you in the next 7 days. Oh my God, this is only the best card in the deck, okay? This is like good luck, the wheel of fortune, the sun card in tarot, just, all of those multiplied. So what is going to happen? This week you will be presented with an opportunity, and no matter how small or stupid it seems to you, the universe is daring you to accept it, because if you do, you will shine, okay? Maybe not immediately, but it will be the beginning of something so beautiful. What do I mean by this? For example, you have your dream job. You earn a really good salary and you don't like doing freelancing because it eats up your free time for yourself, and it doesn't pay that much anyway. Like, you can earn that in half a day, so why would you freelance? But this week, if there is an opportunity to freelance, even though, like I said, the pay is small and the opportunity seems stupid, like it's not aligned with your career, with the goals that you have, if it is something that will not bother you that much anyway, like you can do it in 30 minutes, 1 hour, done, you get paid. Accept the opportunity because it will bring you something huge. Just to give you a ridiculously obvious example, let's say you work for a local company, and again, the pay is good, the benefits are amazing, you don't really need to freelance, do side ventures and all that. But you say yes to like a neighbor's friend or a friend of a friend who is willing to pay just this much for a small project. Apparently, that friend of a friend is like the niece or the nephew of the billionaire CEO of the company that is globally well known for what you do, for your industry, for your field. And they're going to recommend you, okay? Because you were so humble, even though they couldn't pay much, and you did it so quickly, so fast, and so efficiently, and so beautifully. And you get an amazing recommendation, and then that billionaire CEO gets their secretary to call you and offer you an interview or a job. Do you know what I mean? So however that applies to you, okay, to your industry, to the work that you do, when there is an opportunity, a small one, even if it seems misaligned, but of course not something that's misaligned with your values, with your morals, of course not. But you know what I mean? The smaller stuff, misaligned with your finances, with your career short-term goals, right? Say yes anyway, because it's going to bring you a blessing that's so much bigger than what you were hoping for. You couldn't even imagine it because you had no idea it was going to be that big, okay? So something tiny will give birth to something enormous, but only if you say yes to it this week. This will come to you. You don't have to do anything for this to come to you. It's fated to come to you this week. Okay, so the universe is daring you to say yes, and yeah, your blessings will come next. What else? Second thing that will happen for you in the week ahead. You have been judgmental quietly. There's someone around you, maybe in the neighborhood, in the social circle, at work, that you were sure they hated you, or you were sure that they're just a terrible person, maybe because they have a resting bee face, or they're an introvert, or they're just quiet, or, shy even though they're confident in the work that they do, and you judged them. You thought they were terrible, or like, this person hates me because they never smile at me, they never say good morning in the elevator, but apparently they're just like that. And yeah, you have this narrative in your mind that this person hates you, or this person is just not a nice person. But this week they're actually going to show you a lot of devotion and loyalty, and it's just gonna come out of the blue. So for example, you're in a conference room, okay, there's a huge team meeting and you're presenting something, and everyone else is kind of lukewarm about your idea. They're like, it's okay, but it's not the best, or I don't know if this is a good idea. And then this person that you thought hated you and that you kind of hated, they stand up for you successfully, and they're like, no, I'm gonna tell you why their idea is the best and why we should go for it. It's because A, B, C. And then everyone is like, oh my God, yeah, we overlooked that. Thank you for saying that. And now this person is your knight in shining armor. And this person went out of their way to save your idea and to help you save face and to help people applaud you and praise you at work. Okay, so that's just an example. Maybe it's not at work, maybe it's in the neighborhood, maybe it's in your inner circle. Okay, but someone you have been judging, you're going to find out that they actually have some sort of affection for you, whether it's professional or personal. Okay, and it's going to really benefit you. So if you do forget about this detail, when something kind of hopeless happens this week, like again, you presenting and people kind of booing you or being negative about it, yeah, remember, someone will step in, someone that you least expect to step in, and they're gonna save the day for you. So that is beautiful. So far, your theme of the week is unexpected things. Like, what did I say? Something small and stupid will bring you something huge. Someone that you think hates you will actually help save you. So unexpected things so far. What about this one? There is love here, and there is also a thief. I'm trying to cover the naked parts, but anyway. So someone will steal your heart away. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be literal, it could be not. It could be good if you are looking to be swept away. If you are looking to fall in love, then someone will come now, and in your eyes, they're going to be the most beautiful woman or man on earth. Like, they will steal your heart. Okay? Just like that. But it will be bad because, let's say you're in a happy relationship. You're going to develop this crush at work or in the neighborhood. And at first, it's just a harmless crush, but it develops into something more, like some sort of deep desire, and you're like, you don't know what to do with it. But yeah, someone will steal your heart away. That's the literal interpretation. Maybe it is not literal as well. But again, just something unexpected, and it could be smaller. Like, for example, you've always hated Taylor Swift, not because there's anything particularly wrong with her, but you just feel like that's not your taste in music, and you feel like she's a teenager writing songs about boys, and you're like, that's not me, that's not my style. I want culture and, you know, something more intellectual in my music. And then randomly on the radio, or while a friend is giving you a ride home, you hear in their car her latest album, and you actually tear up because one of the songs resonates with a pain that you had a couple of years ago, and you're like, I can't believe a person who doesn't know me was able to word perfectly how I felt. So now you're in love with Taylor Swift. Maybe not romantically, but do you know what I mean? Like, something unexpected just steals your heart away. So whether it's a person or a celebrity or a song or a situation, something will sweep you off your feet and steal your heart away this week. Beautiful, hopefully. What else for the week ahead? Oh my God, darling, you can be kind of judgmental. I can be too, so I'm not like insulting you. So there are people around you right now that you feel like, oh God, I really don't like these people. They're so pretentious. And yeah, they're just always talking about philosophy and politics. And I'm like, honestly, just enjoy life, you know? There are people like that around you. Maybe people that you work with, the people who sit next to you, like their desk is next to you, or your neighbors, and you're just like, I hate these people. They're so pretentious. But you're going to be having a conversation with them now. Something unexpected, like, excuse me, maybe in the elevator. Or maybe you get stuck in traffic together and they just wave, but then they start some small talk. And whatever this conversation is, it turns into something that completely resonates with you. You had no idea, but this person was actually more like you than you thought, than you wanted, okay? They're kind of like a twin of the mind or of the heart. You have the same interests, you have the same mannerisms, and you're going to realize they're not that bad after all. And you're also going to realize, what if I come off the way that they did to me? Like, people also think I'm like this because I use these words and these gestures and I talk like that. So it's like a lesson on not being so judgmental, but also, more importantly, it's finding new friends, okay? Seeing more of your people, discovering more of your tribe in the ones that you thought you hated, okay? So this is an expansion of your social circle, of your friendship, of your ally group. And yeah, it's people that you judged, but apparently you're just going to realize they are so much like you. Same interests, same mindset, same values, same way of thinking, even mannerisms, okay? Even vocabulary, your word choice will be the same. And that's eventually great news, because these are people who will be staying in your life long term and helping bring you joy and happiness and lightheartedness. So congratulations on your new friends that were previously quiet enemies in your life. Unexpected things, right? That is your theme, unexpected things. Someone just stealing your heart away unexpectedly. Someone that you thought hated you apparently will stand up for you. And then something small and stupid bringing you the biggest blessing in your career, in your work so far. And now this. Wow, congratulations, honestly. It's like, yeah, it's a lesson on not assuming so much about other people. And yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a very revealing week for you. Last but not least, okay, this is small. This is like mini lockdown energy. By small, I mean it's mundane, okay? Because these people are going to be your long-term friends. This is going to bring you long-term career success. This is like, it's just this week. Just on Wednesday or Wednesday to Friday, okay? There will be a mini lockdown situation. See how it applies. If you are working on site, then there's going to be some sort of leak, water leak, gas leak. Nothing's too dangerous though. At work, and you will be asked to work from home, let's say for 2 or 3 days. Okay, so mini lockdown energy. And if you go to school, then there could be like anticipation of small earthquakes, some tremors, and you will be asked to work from home for like study from home for like 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, so mini lockdown energy. And it's gonna be good though. I mean, it's small, but I don't know if you're like me, but I love staying home and I love working from home. So yeah, a mini blessing to close off all of these bigger realizations and blessings in your life. How do you feel about it? I hope you don't feel like the cards and myself judged you too much. But yeah, we were talking about the assumptions that you made, like you assuming that someone hated you and you hating people just because you assumed they were like this and that. But yeah, beautiful blessings, especially this one. Okay, remember that. If there's something that seems small and stupid that appears in your 6th house of work and income or your 10th house of career and reputation, say yes. The universe is urging you to say yes, because it will bring you the greatest luck you will ever have in your field of work. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.